Alrighty. Do you want to experience a little bit of Paris without spending thousands on a flight? Well, I've got 3 of the best modern cocktails from this iconic city, thanks to today's video sponsor, Cider Mill Press. The first cocktail on the menu is the yellow cocktail. Now this one was refined by Franck Audoux from Bar Cravan, and I believe originally it was a drink that was enjoyed in Paris or in France, and it was a combination of gin, gentian liqueur, and yellow chartreuse, a herbal liqueur. Now, Franck has introduced lemon juice to bring this drink into the sour realm and brighten the drink up. It's more refined for a modern palate, I guess, but nice and easy one to remember. Equal parts, 3/4 ounce, 22.5 ml of each ingredient. Now, I'm using threefold distilling dry gin, but if you want to, you could use a French gin. So you've got a couple of options such as G-Vine and Citadel, as far as I'm aware. If you guys have any other French gins that you're aware of, let me know in the comments below. So 3/4 ounce, 22.5 ml of dry gin. Then gentian liqueur, which comes across as herbal and woody. Suze is probably the most commonly used gentian liqueur. Otherwise, you've got Sailors, and they're not available in Australia, but there's a few other options I know probably available in the States. Then we have yellow chartreuse, which is a herbal honey liqueur. Well, it's a herbal liqueur, but it's got honeyed notes, a little bit of saffron, quite complex, sits at 43%, so it's a relatively high ABV. So as you can see so far, we've got 2 bright yellow ingredients. And we've got yellow lemon juice, hence the name of the cocktail. The color of this drink is impressive. So again, 3/4 ounce, 22.5 ml. Add plenty of ice and give it a shake. Now double strain into that chilled glass. It's a yellow drink and it's got lemon juice in it, so let's garnish with expressed lemon peel. Nice and simple garnish. There you have the yellow. Cheers. Now it's a beautifully balanced cocktail, especially considering it's just uniform, equal parts across all ingredients. Using a London dry gin, so you get those juniper notes coming through, and then a really nice balance of the herbal, woody, honeyed kind of notes. It's very well balanced, not just from the sweet and the sour, but the flavors across the board. Everything combines really well. You get more of the gentian sort of in the background that kind of evolves into that. It's a really good drink. Let's get on to cocktail number 2. So cocktail number 2 is I'm not going to pronounce it because I will butcher it, I'm sure. This one comes from Candelaria bar, which is one of the first craft cocktail bars that was on the scene in Paris. Although this doesn't contain any French ingredients, it's a Tommy's Margarita riff. I thought it was kind of crucial to include it in this list because this bar kind of set the scene for lots of other craft bars that came to follow and inspired other bars. It was a Mexican themed bar, or it was a taqueria. It was a taco bar, so therefore tequila is going to be on the menu. So what we're going to do is we're going to slice up a little bit of cucumber. These slices are really big, so I'm going to do 2 slices, throw it in and give it a gentle muddle. Cucumber's quite soft, so don't need to go too crazy, because when you give it a nice shake, it'll impart that flavor quite easily as well. And then we have 15 coriander leaves, or for those in the States, cilantro. Add that in, and then follow that up with 1/2 ounce, 15 ml of fresh lime juice, and 1/2 ounce, 15 ml of agave syrup. And then the recipe calls for chili-infused tequila. So you can make this yourself, add about 1 jalapeno to 1/2 cup to a full bottle of tequila, depending how spicy you like it. Leave it for like 8 hours or so. But I just so happen to have a chili tincture that I made just a couple of days ago. So rather than infuse a whole bottle, I thought I'd just use the tincture. So I'll go a dash of my chili tincture, or use your chili-infused tequila. I'm using La Luna tequila, which is from Michoacan. 1 3/4 ounce. I'm just gonna bump it up to 2 ounces. Why not? 2 ounces, 60 ml. So this is the signature cocktail of Candelaria bar. And from what I've read, it seems to have become a bit of a modern classic in Paris itself. Give it a shake. Garnish with a cucumber slice, cilantro sprig if you like as well. And of course you want to double strain this because you will get lots of fine particles of that cilantro in your drink otherwise. How's that look? All right, I'm going next level with my garnish and adding that cilantro leaf in there too. Now if you like as well, obviously if you put like a chili and then it kind of signifies that the drink's going to be spicy, which I think is quite a thoughtful approach. Reminds me of the look of a gin basil smash, that color, nice and green, really vibrant. So there you have a spicy cucumber cilantro Tommy's margarita from Candelaria bar. Cheers. First thing you get, ooh, good amount of spice. The first thing you get is the cilantro, the coriander. It's got a really nice vegetable kind of green characteristic. You've got that cooling cucumber, which works and opposes the spiciness of the chili tincture. I think that's a good balance of spice, but for people that like things hot, then you can amp it up, probably double it and go 2 dashes. But I think this is like a good baseline. No wonder it's a signature cocktail. No wonder it's so popular. Let's get on to cocktail number 3. Next cocktail is the Quattresse by Margot Lecarpentier for Bar Combat. I hope I didn't butcher that. I'm pretty sure I got it correct. But anyways, this one is another Suze cocktail. Suze being a French ingredient, so it's going to feature in this compilation of 3 cocktails. It's a very intriguing recipe because it has 2 ounces of Suze and it's got a little bit of Islay whiskey. So a little bit of smokiness into it. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm keen to try it. So let's get started with some sage. So I'm adding 3 sage leaves. Got a small, a medium, and a large sage leaf. Add those in and then measure out 2 ounces. Ooh, oh, that smells good. 2 ounces, 60 ml of Suze gentian liqueur. Gentian aperitivo, whatever you would like to call it. Does it count as a liqueur? I don't know what the sugar content is. I believe to be classed as a liqueur, it needs over 150 grams of sugar per litre, but I'm not sure about that. So I always refer to it as a gentian liqueur. Then we have the Islay whiskey. So specifically, I'm using Lafroig and measuring out 1 teaspoon, 5 milliliters of Islay whiskey. Add some peaty smokiness. So full ounce, 30 ml of lemon juice, and half an ounce, 15 ml of simple syrup. Plenty of ice and shake. Double strained over fresh ice. And again, that awesome color from the Suze. And this one gets garnished with a few sage leaves, which will add some nice aromatics on the top. There we have the Quattresse. Cheers. It's really bright. I was expecting a lot more earthiness, a lot more woodiness coming from the Suze. This is really interesting. The lemon juice just really brightens up, adds that acidity to it. Yeah, it's very different to what I was expecting, especially with that color. You expect the gentian just to be at the forefront. The smokiness is like hiding back there. It's only got a small amount of Islay whiskey, but usually even in that small portion, it can dominate quite easily. It's as bright as it looks, if that makes sense. This looks like it's a really bright drink, but at the same time I was expecting earthy and woody. If you got a bottle of gentian, whether it be Sailors or Suze or what have you, definitely give this a try. If you enjoyed these drinks and you want to explore some more Parisian cocktails, then check out Quattress Cocktails. It's a great visitor's guide and there's 100+ recipes in there for you to check out. So head to the link in the description below. Otherwise, I'll see you soon for another cocktail video. Cheers.